and welcome to the April full moon video with me, Reetta, and my dear friend Crista. Yeah.
Hello.
Crista is here to help us with a little ritual we do with yoga poses today. So getting really ready for the summer, we need to leave something behind still and open ourselves to all the new possibilities that the summer can bring to us.
And the childfulness.
Yes, April is such a fun month because we start the month with 1st of April, which is the April Fool's Day, like you're a little bit foolish. And then you end it with the Vappu, the 1st of May party, which is usually the last day of the April, at least in Finland.
Yeah.
You start over. So kind of, I think the whole month is a little bit foolish.
Yeah, we get this feeling of
yeah. And I think it's fascinating how the name also, April, I think it like the Romans named it April because it came from the word open or to open.
Yeah, this apero or something
like opening, I'm sure, like flowers blooming and new beginnings. Because this is the beginning of the year. Yeah.
Because the new things are growing from the ground.
Yeah. And also, some people say that because Venus was the goddess of April, like it was dedicated for her, the goddess of love. And on the other hand, in Greek mythology, the same goddess was Aphrodite. So some are also claiming that maybe April is something to do with Aphrodite too. So I think this month is full of love and
beginnings and opening of the heart.
Yeah, exactly. And Native Americans, some of the tribes called this pink month. So the pink moss and other little flowers that start blooming create kind of this pink feeling. And also cherry trees.
Cherry trees, and pink in general is the color of love.
Yes, that's why I'm wearing pink today too.
That's so lovely. Yes. And now you are just coming out and you can shed your old skin also.
Yeah.
You shed the clothes and you start to watch even more higher up.
Yeah, it's very visible when you go to the streets now in Finland. People have been walking their heads down the whole winter, and now you see people smiling and looking up, and it really looks different. Yeah.
And you get the connection again.
Yeah.
Because this is the mating season, but it's also the season of sharing love.
It is.
So we can do it with the eyes.
Yeah, and it's very physical and also about the chemistry inside your body, because the amount of light is increasing so much that all the hormones in your body are actually like blooming and opening their veins.
It's true, and it's very straightforward full moon and month, because now we don't anymore hide what our intentions are, but we are going straight forward to the new life, actually.
Yeah, this is the serious mating season also in the nature. The birds, actually in Finland, this was one of the names, old month names was called kiimakuu, which is like the heat month.
The heat month.
Yeah, and you can feel it and hear it if you go, even though you don't live in the forest anymore or go hunting, you can definitely hear it if you just open your ears and listen to the birds. It's like, wow, naughty you. It's like you get the red cheeks just listening.
The crows, how they are talking to each other. All the other birds is like, I'm getting a little bit.
It's definitely in the air. For some people also April can be difficult because of the same reason. Like you may still feel a little bit like frozen from the winter and everything is opening around you, and if you are not opening yourself, or if you're lacking a partner or romantic relationship, it can be also very painful time.
Yeah, and I think it feels even more painful because you kind of feel now it's springtime after winter and you feel like you should be opening, but somehow it's very painful because it's...
Yeah, and one thing is also, if you're lacking a partner and if you're like really craving for love, my advice is to start giving love immediately to everything around you. Like there's always animals, like Pietu, the dog, or neighbor's dog, or the trees around you. Go and hug them, or
lie on earth, on the ground.
Yeah, like put your hands to the ground and thank the Mother Earth and give love to her. Like the energy of love is everywhere. You just have to get it little by little, like moving. And if you are thinking that you're only lacking for romantic love, you may kind of have this some kind of boundaries that
it's true.
The love doesn't come to you.
Yeah.
But when you start giving it, like opening your heart to whatever element you want to give it to.
Even people on the streets,
Yeah.
you can just like watch them in the eyes and
Smile to strangers.
Yes.
Yeah, there's so many things in this world that are lacking love. So start sharing the love first. And I promise you it will come back in a very maybe unexpected places and forms, but you will start feeling it in your heart.
I'm sure.
Mhm.
That is right.
So I think today what Crista is going to show us is going to help you to open yourself if you're still a little bit stuck. And I would also like to give you 2 tips. Well, in Finland, huhtikuu, the name of the month, huhti comes actually from slash and burn. So this was the month when you selected the trees that people burned to create the new energy and life to the earth to grow new stuff by burning. So it's time to burn everything you don't need anymore and make it as your fertilizer for the new summer. So if you have something that you have not, let go yet, write it down, burn it on a candlelight or in sauna or fire. And also in Finland we call like leaving your winter fur behind by dipping into the ice cold water.
Yeah, that's also kind of shedding
it is.
and
it's
dipping.
Like, yeah, it's like really, really good for you. Just like if you have sauna, do it with sauna or hot shower. But if you have possibility to dip into cold water in a pool or wherever, leave your winter fur, like make a ritual and leave your winter fur behind.
Yeah, and so you have 2 ways. It's actually interesting because you can burn. So it's the fire that it's working, because fire has a lot of transformative energy. So we burn something and then we dip into the water.
Yes.
So it's really interesting. First fire and then dipping into the water. So it's a really rebirth.
Yes. And then we open ourselves and reach to the air and the sun and moon.
Yeah, it's exactly this what you did.
Yeah.
It's like I open myself to the new life.
Yes.
To the nature.
Mm-hmm. So we can do this ourselves too. Should we go and do your moves?
Let's do it.
Yeah, and be a little bit silly too, because this is the month of Fools. So even though we are now at the end of the month, keep the foolish energy in you, especially when you celebrate the 1st of May, and let the summer, whoever your name is, this is my time to give Summeretta a go. Like this is your now you can be the funny silly
Let's
girl.
do it.
Yeah. And Summer Crista will show you how to open yourself to the new beginnings.
Now I will do it.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, I'm going to show you some of the chest openings and heart openings for the springtime, because the chest openings helps us to bring the fire from inside and bringing it out and giving this child-like feeling, because we are ready for the summer.
Mm-hmm. Puppy feeling.
Puppy feeling, exactly, like Pietu is naturally doing. So the first one I will show is Cobra pose.
Cobra pose with a puppy and a big bone. But this is just a good example also that you don't need like too much to just enjoy yoga. You can have your family and animals around you, and you will even immediately get the playful feeling.
Exactly. The next one is a pigeon pose. So like the pigeons, we want to open the chest for the mating season.
Look, he's already bringing you some treasures to show off.
Yeah. He's opening his chest.
And definitely his heart to you.
Yes. So sweet.
Pietu. This is such a beautiful pose, but now it's like behind a dog. Pietu.
Wow, and that's like, ladies, when you do these hard openings, the guys will bring you treasures. And now it's time for camel pose.
I could feel your heart crack opening. Or maybe it was the bone that Pietu was chewing.
Yeah, I also felt some crack.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling when it's starting to shine. It's like the heart is starting to shine.
Yeah, you kind of create the connection to the sky and to the sun and moon and like, yeah, it's full moon and it's like really opening that.
It really gives like this feeling like, wow, I want to open my hands also, because there's a connection to the hands and the heart.
Yeah.
Like you want to give something, what you create in the world and give it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And this one is small bridge.
And you go and dip the water with your hand, like playful.
Yeah, touching the water and feeling it. Like we used to do. At least I really loved it when we were rowing the boat. And then it's just dipping the fingers in the water.
Yeah, you can imagine being in this like romantic boat ride with your partner, going under the bridge, dipping your hands to the cold spring water.
Yeah, and just sensing it. Yeah, now I feel I'm ready to be like a pigeon.
Ready to fly?
Yeah, ready to fly for the summer.
Yeah, I think you just like were reborn, like your summer Crista was born.
Yeah, exactly. When I started, I was still a little bit, how do you say, kohmeessa.
Like somehow frozen.
Frozen. And then when you start opening, it's like, yeah. At some point when you said the wings were opening, it really felt like opening.
Great. Thank you, Crista. It was so lovely to have you.
Thank you, Reetta. I was so happy to come.
And happy full moon.
Happy full moon.